Hi guys. I thought I had put a message up on here earlier, but I hadn't. I wanted to talk about God's protection of me last night. I did something so stupid that I've never done before. I was going to my painting thing and I was cooking up some meals, and I wanted to use a frying pan that I hadn't used before, because I wanted to use something because it was for someone who was vegan and gluten-free, and I want to make sure there was nothing contaminated in there. So I did it on the stove, and I haven't cooked on the stove in months. Anyways, I turned off the flame, and I thought that the stove was off. That was around, I want to say around 5:30, 5:40 last night. I came home, I want to say at around 8:45, and thought, that's weird, it smells like gas. But I had my fire alarm go off as well while I was cooking, because I stupidly turned up the things. Anyways, so I just didn't really think anything of it, thought it was really weird, but whatever, it was what it was. I went to bed, I shut my door, I always shut my door, I always have the fan going. I woke up this morning, went to go make my coffee, didn't turn it on, but went to my kettle and was like, oh, that smell is really strong, and oh, there's a hissing. And I discovered that my oven had been on. Now this was at, I want to say 8 o'clock in the morning. Could have been, probably around 8 o'clock. I think I got up at 7:30, or 7:45. So that would mean that gas was leaking in my house for 12 hours, from around 5:45 till 7:45. And I was like, oh crap, this is bad. My whole house smells like gas, especially in the living room. So I opened everything up. I looked online and it freaked me out because it said you need to leave, evacuate right away, call 911. And I was like, surely I don't need to call 911, it's not that bad, I survived the night, right? So I went to my neighbors and was like, eek, this is what I did, I shouldn't have done it, I feel really stupid. And she was like, it's all good, I've done it before as well, but not for that long. And normally her light was still on, the flame. Anyway, she was like, I'll come to your house and make sure the oven's turned off. And I was like, okay, are you sure? I don't want you to smell it. And she's like, no, it's fine. I was like, okay, I just need to quickly get out of the house. And she was like, yeah. So she got to my door. She got to my door of my apartment and she was like, I can smell it. And I was like, far out, Brussels sprout, that's bad. If you can smell it in the hallway outside my door. And so she came in and yep, it was off. And we opened up everything. I had to call and speak to not the property manager, but she looks after the gardens and stuff. She lives in the apartment here. And I just messaged her and said, look, I just want to let you know this is what's happened. If you smell gas and I've got everything open, blah blah, I'm so sorry, profusely apologetic, felt so stupid. And she was just like, nope, don't worry about it, thank you for letting us know, and thank you for airing everything out, and if your house still smells like it when you come home, come see us, we've got a spare room. So nice. I was freaked out because essentially I looked it up and it's carbon monoxide is pretty much. And I thought if my door was shut that it wouldn't come through, but it can still come through your house, your door, like that doesn't matter. And I essentially could have died, and like how scary would that have been? Like, I mean, one, I would have went to heaven, so I'm not scared to die. And obviously, if I had any choice of how to die, dying in my sleep would be definitely one of them. But it's like, I have no friends or anything here right now. Like, my work would eventually send someone out within probably like an hour or two of me not showing up for my shift in the morning. Well, they bring me a bunch first, and then they might send someone. It might take them a few hours to send someone. But like, scary. Like, all I can say is like, even my uncle, my cousin, like, God was watching over me, like something chronic. Like, I have a reason and a purpose to be here, and even though I have no idea what on the great earth it is, like, that had real potential to kill me last night. Like, that was 13 hours of being in a house with the gas slowly leaking. Not good. Not good whatsoever. I ate my breakfast with the window open here in my bedroom. I turned the kettle on in here. I had my coffee in here, had my cereal in here. I charged my phone in here. Like, I didn't want to do anything out in the living room. So I didn't even do my exercise. So I missed out on exercise today, but somehow I still managed to get 20,000 steps. So I'm gonna still call it a win. I think it was because I did lots of like pushing kids on the swing today, so I would have taken a lot of steps pushing them on the swing, and then also kicking a ball with a little boy lots today. So I think that's why. But yeah, I was pretty stoked that I got to 21,000 steps. Conference this weekend for ECE. Looking forward to it, but tired. Need to go to bed because my alarm's gonna go off in 7 hours. It is only just like 8 o'clock, but I need to go to bed. I've showered, I've shaved. Tomorrow morning I need to get up and straighten my hair. I need to add some glitter glue in the morning to my shoes at work. I need to get an extra work shirt. I'm gonna ask if I can have one, because I don't have time to do laundry. I might actually ask for 2, since it's hard for them to get dry overnight. Yeah, we'll see. Anyways, yeah, that is my story. Sorry, got Vicks. I always put Vicks in my nose to help me breathe, especially during flu season. My skin looks so good in this lighting. I'm not sure why. Like, my skin is actually not this good, really. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. But it looks really good. However, I do look super pale. Anyways, I am gonna go to bed. Have a good evening, and thanks for coming along with this adventure with me.